this is our story, big homie. Yes, sir. Gotta give a shout out to all of the people behind the scenes that helped Snoop Dogg become who he is. I'm talking about my mother, I'm talking about my father, I'm talking about my aunties, people in my life growing up, my mentors, my wife, for being there for me, for being my backbone, being strong enough to stay down with me and understand the fact that I was doing what I was trying to do best, but being there for me through the hard times and the good times. Shout out to all of the rappers that I rap with, that I wrote with, that I combined my talents with to create who we created. Mainly the DOC, my mentor, my teacher, for taking his time and, you know, putting his thoughts to the side to give me his spirit to do what I do and to instill that in me. Shout out to all of the people behind the scenes that used to go against me when I used to battle rap or whatnot. Because the battle rappers made me who I am. You know, to be able to battle against somebody to get better and to challenge yourself. I gotta give him a shout out because without that I wouldn't have been able to be so challenging and courageous and being able to put my skills at a high level. Shout out to Dr. Dre for believing. Dr. Dre believed in me when I really wasn't nothing. And I'm gonna say that because I mean that, because I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I just knew that I wanted to be a rapper, and Warren G believed in me. And when Dr. Dre gave me the opportunity, he didn't look at me like somebody that was less than him. He looked at me like an equal, and we always been brothers from that day. And that was real effective with me, because when you're dealing with a star and you coming in as a nobody, it's easy for the star to downlook you or to play you low. But for him to look at me even, that's why we never said no to this day, because we always look at each other as brothers and we depend on each other, we need each other. So Dr. Dre, I want to tell you I love you, cuz, for being my brother through hard times, real times, and good times.